I knew it was a good idea to save these biscuits. You get these in flights. Decided to save it for a precious moment where I really needed a snack, and it's been a few hours since I ate. So much better when you're hungry.
For my DP, which is basically what we call our thesis, I'm mainly going to be doing screen printing. So I made a design here and I'm quite elaborate this time. I want to separate it into different layers and I have 4 screens instead of using 1 screen. So with the tracing paper, I'm marking out what I want each screen to look like.
I have been really productive the last couple of days and I'm very happy with that. Yes, I use the P word, but something I've come to learn is that productivity is a buzzword nowadays and it's not necessarily bad to want to be productive, but we don't need to be productive 100% of the time. I've been feeling a little dull in terms of my schoolwork, but I found something that really I feel is worth my while and I enjoy every second of doing it instead of feeling like I have to do it or I'm doing it to fulfill an assignment. Especially during that slump, it made me feel even more guilty that I wasn't putting any work out because I didn't really have that drive, and it made me question myself as an artist or a student, and it made me feel lazy even though deep down I know I'm a hard worker, and there wasn't a lot of physical proof of that. And now I guess I validated that for myself. So everything I've done right now is preparation, and I'm about to leave to find a light table because we have one in our department, and I'm going to begin the final pattern. When I say final, it's like final at half scale, and I have to scan it in to be rendered on the computer and then put out as the actual final. Yeah, and one thing that studying art has taught me is realizing how much work and preparation it takes to make art. It's not like you pick up a blank paper or a sketchbook and then you just drop something there and that's your final. So many things in life, if you want it to be worthwhile, if it's like a craft, you gotta work at it, you revise and you prepare and you do everything with patience and precision and a lot of discipline. I'm gonna get changed and head out because I gotta buy paper. Actually, never mind. I realized I have paper. Always feels good to not have to go to the store and buy new materials. I just need Bristol. As you know, people shout on me for hoarding materials that I don't immediately need, but like this I probably bought 2 years ago, and then the tracing paper I was using earlier, this was for one assignment in freshman year where our professor wanted us to make a sculpture out of tracing paper only and no glue, I think, and I made like a ramen bowl. I just finished some of my poetry homework and my body is actually kind of just exhausted from sitting in that stool and working on my art, so I'm gonna take a 20-minute break before leaving the house.
Oh my god, oh my god! That could have gone one of 2 ways. There's an egg on your head and the yolk is running down. The yolk is running down. There's a knife in your back and the blood is gushing down. Sleeping with Pam's mom, sometimes dinner. I think if I play it just right, I
So I just finished Crash Landing on You. I might have said that before. Now I'm itching to watch a new K-drama. Bambi's back in baby jail until Prairie is finished with her dinner, so he won't go and steal her remaining. Yeah, you know why you're in here. Last night after class, I stayed in the classroom and I finished the art that I needed to, and I scanned it in, and I went straight to the computer lab and just worked on it. Or actually, no, I didn't. I had dinner for like half an hour, and then I went to the computer lab and was there until past midnight. I didn't really get to sleep until like 1:30 in the morning, and at the moment I forgot I had to work out with my friend at 8 in the morning, so I didn't set an alarm. And I woke up at 8:15, naturally, and I like ran there. Well, I biked there. I turned on my run check after, so I went to the grocery store that's near it. I always do those errands in one go because it's convenient. And here's a little grocery haul. I love, these are like my staples. They didn't have any vegan corn dogs. They, on and off, they have it in the freezer section, but not this time. But it's okay. I wasn't really craving it lately, but it's an amazing late night snack that you can microwave up. I got my vegan mac by Annie's, a can of soup. I normally get a couple. These make really fast lunches, but it's really heavy, so I just got one. And then this is my holy grail lately, cookie butter. I mix it with my peanut butter, and it's really sweet. I've been having kind of like a sugar addiction lately, and that's it. Three and a half hours later. Ready to start. After much preparation, I've gotten my preliminary trials done. So I printed 2 panels tonight, and now I'm gonna go home. It's like 10:30. Just kidding, it's 11:30. How time flies. And we're having fun. I can't believe it's snowing outside. Is it snow? Oh my gosh, it's snowing! Yay! Half snow. Kind of rainy, but mostly snow. What a nice surprise! Going over to my trusty bike. Can't wait to get home and have a decaf latte. The nail polish I'm wearing changes with UV light, and it's working. It goes from green to, I think, like maroon, but it doesn't look like that. I just sewed my pieces together.
How was your day, baby girl?
Okay, Suki. In 10 minutes, my sister is gonna come. We're gonna go see a movie. And these two want food. It is Bambi's birthday. Bambi turns 1 today. At the shelter we found Prairie at, they don't know her birthday, and she was rescued and approximately 2 to 5 years old. And then after we got Bambi and observing his behavior as he grew up, it made me more accurately guess how old I think Prairie could be, and I'm thinking that Prairie is about 2. If you look back at the old vlogs, Prairie definitely seemed smaller when we first got her and less fluffy, and right now she seems like at her very mature Pokemon stage. But where we got Bambi, they knew his birthday, so his exact birthday makes him 1 today. Happy birthday! And I have not been studious today. You know, I thought my weekend was gonna be crazy, like a lot of work, but yesterday was a long day, and actually like the previous day before that as well, and my mind kind of just drifted and I have no focus. But I'm not gonna make myself feel guilty about it. Not like that actually produces any good outcome or has ever. Tomorrow I really better. For now I shall feed the cats. Just watch. It's time! For those that feed their kitties wet food, if you refrigerate yours, like I do for the leftovers, you add just a little bit of boiled water or very hot water to their food. It brings it up to room temperature, and I think that it's tastier probably and also easier on the stomach. Okay, come on, Bam, come on. Gotta fold my laundry when I get home tonight.
Me and Mike.
I see.
I've been waiting for Jen's.
We went to see Onward. Hello! I think it was really good.
Oh,
Really funny.
yeah. It was like better than we thought. I like almost cried a couple of times there.
You can tell he's been sleeping and he just woke up. So now both cats are decently furry because Bambi didn't used to shed at all when he was a kitten, and now they're both pretty much fully furry. The fur is getting quite overbearing. So I got a lint remover. It's the same idea where it's like a pile fuzzy thing. I've seen the handheld ones, but the way it works is that as it goes back and forth, it removes the lint and the fur for you. And it's Michael. I did a quick pass over the bed, the couch, the little couch. So let's see how much is in there. Oh my goodness. Just wow. Just, my grandma would be fainting right now.